Okay. How many people are watching? How many people are watching? How many people are watching? How many people are watching me? How many people are watching this live stream? I am here to sing for you. We're going to make something good to eat for supper. Are you ready to eat my supper? Woo! Los buenos, Manciendo con bueno. Bueno. Okay. I am going to make... Hello, Leah Sampson. How are you? I'm going to make some tuna patties. That's what I'm going to do. Let's begin again. Not our feelings. Leave the loneliness behind. Take my hand and then... Anyway, let's think about good things. I had another tooth to chip a little bit on me. El bueno, panciento. El bueno, seguro. El bueno. First we get chicken of the sea. Join me, shall you? At least I found a TV for the camper, so that's a good thing. I'm glad I found a TV for $40. Hello, my Dateline. How are you? My Dateline, how are you? Certainly so. Certainly better than before. I must say for sure, much, definitely better than before. I'm ready to make my supper. These are tuna patties. We don't have any salmon. Yes, we don't have any salmon today. We only have... Yes, we have some tuna fish patties. We're going to make some good food today. We've got oil in the tuna, packed in oil, for me and for you. Hallelujah, because it's my time to cry, my time to cry. I'm crying for you. Shooby-doo. Crying for you, loving you, and crying for you. And it is time to sing a song for you, a song for me and for you. Yes, we do. And I will always love you. I will always love you. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. Will always love you. And I will Okay, we have a little bit of cornmeal. Okay, we've got 1 egg. We got a little oil. Okay, we have an egg. We got an egg. The incredible edible egg. The incredible edible egg. I love eggs. From my head down to my legs. I love eggs. The incredible edible egg. The incredible edible egg. The incredible edible egg. The incredible edible egg. It's the incredible edible egg. Brought to you by the Egg Farmers of Kentucky. This is tuna. Tuna fish sandwiches and mashed potatoes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tuna fish sandwiches, mashed potatoes and fries. My, it's for you. Come here to help me, I need you. It is for you. Hello, Egg Farmers. Egg Farmers of Central Kentucky. Brought to you by the Egg Farmers. Egg Farmers. Brought to you by the Egg Farmers of Kentucky. And the Central Kentucky Agricultural Commission. It's time for eggs to be eaten. We take the egg. We eat the egg. Did you all like my stroll through the hood today? I'm glad you did. I hope you did. Strolling through the hood in Richmond, Kentucky, oh my. Okay, so it looks like I need it a little bit more firm, don't I? It's just a little too soupy. Just a little too soupy there. You ought to add to it there to make it go a little farther. You know? Go a little farther. Make it go a little farther. You know, go a little farther. Make your tuna patties, tuna fish patties go a little farther. Make them go a little farther. Just take a little bit of cracker and put a little bit of cracker in there, because that'll help it some. That'll help it to firm them up a little bit. You just put in there to firm them up a little bit. That's exactly what we want down here we need. Firming them on up. Make them just a little more firm. Make them go a little bit farther. We always want to take food and make it go a little farther. Stretch it a little and make it go farther. That's what we want to do, is make it go farther. You know, food's expensive. It costs a lot. Food does. And you got to make it go farther. You got to stretch it a little bit. Make it go farther. You add milk and crackers to anything, it'll go twice as far as it would. Twice as far. When you put, hello, yes. Did you fry the potatoes? Yeah, I'm getting ready to. The incredible edible egg. I love eggs. The incredible edible egg. I'm getting ready to make the tuna patties. And I'm going to put the mashed potatoes in the oven. I mean the mashed potatoes in the microwave. Okay, I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying up there. Ma's getting hungry. She's going to eat the end of a cow or a horse or something. We've got to wrangle up some grub here. Wrangle up some grub so she can eat them. Eat her victuals. Wrangle up some grub. We gotta wrangle up some grub. A little pepper in it. Season it. Okay.
Hello, Joe. So, I think Miley peed over there by my table.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to take these and mash these into patties. Take these and mash these right into patties right yonder. You're going to take your fingers and hands and do it. I think it's going to be hard to do. To do it like that there. I think it's going to be hard. Hard to do. It's going to be hard to do there. Yes. I think the way it's going to have to be done is you're going to have to get you a little vat full of flour. Roll this stuff up in that there flour. And you just roll this up in that flour. And this is how you got to do them. You got to roll them up in the flour. Roll them up in the flour. That's how you do it. Take the flour and roll them up in there. That's how you got to do them. Just roll it up in the flour. It ain't going to hurt nothing to roll it up in that flour there yonder. You know? It ain't going to hurt nothing. Just get you some flour. Dip your fish patty in that flour there. See? Scoop it in there. Make you a nice firm patty right yonder. Just throw it in there. All you've got to do is throw it in there. It's not hard to do. It ain't hard to throw it in there. You take it in there, throw it in there, roll it around in there, and you roll it around in there. Make your patty there. Take your patty. You throw your patty in your frying pan. You throw your patty in your frying pan. That's all you have to do. This ain't hard. You don't have to make it harder than it is. This is how you cook here on the Redneck Rancho. This is how it's done. Yes, that's how it's done. Cookies and cookies a little slower. That's how we do. Now, we'll get these in here and we'll put our other stuff in here. You know. Okay. Now there. Now what's wrong with that there? That looks like it's a good way to do her. Just throw him in there. Throw him in there. It ain't gonna hurt him to throw him in there. It ain't gonna hurt him at all to throw him in there. It ain't gonna hurt at all. Now we got a little mashed taters in a container here. We gotta find them and put them in there somewhere down the bottom here, somewhere to use them, eat them. Now, this portion of our broadcast brought to you in part by Homestyle mashed taters. These is Kroger brand. Throw them in there. Yes. And that's what that there is. That there's Homestyle. Them there's Homestyle mashed potatoes. And they Kroger brand. Now, what are we doing? My microwave oven. What did it here say? Remove band overwrap. Place tray in microwave. Say plate. Leaving film intact. Microwave on high for 3 minutes. Carefully remove film and slit and stir. Microwave 1 to 2 more minutes. So what we're going to do, it says leave film intact. So what we're going to do, we're going to take him and throw him in the microwave. And you can see the microwave right here. We got a knob on the microwave. Okay. This microwave has a knob on it. That's how your microwave works. It's got a little messed up there. That's the way it's supposed to work. In 3 minutes. Forever to make it work because there's a little something wrong with it. Now there that is. Now that there's working. Roger Brown is throwing a pity party. He smokes pot all day and he can get a job at daycare like the rest of us. Let me talk to Roger Brown and see what he's doing down there where he is, and we'll see what we can do for him. See if we can help him or anything like that. See if we can bring him some water down there, some cases of water, some beer, or something to occupy him, and a video game, something down there that he can enjoy himself. Now let's look at the nutrition information of these here mashed taters. Let's see. It has a little saturated fat, 35%, anything prepackaged, 570 milligrams of sodium. It ain't awful bad, but it's still kind of bad. It's not the best in the world, but it's what we got here to eat on the Redneck Rancho. That's what we're doing now. We're going to take him and throw him another one in there. We're going to throw us another one in there. You grab him, you put him in there. You see, roll him around in there real good. Roll him around there so you can grab him and mash him. Hey there, hey Tasha, how are you? We're going to take him and mash him a little. We're going to mash him flat. This is Mr. Tuna fish, and we make us some tuna patties, tuna fish patties right here. We take this in here, we throw him in there. It ain't gonna hurt him to throw him in there. Throw him in there. That's how we do him. Now we got this other one going in there, microwaving. You got him microwaving in there. Tasha Teeling, my Dateline, Darwin. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my New York studio. I am here to be able to show you how to cook gourmet tuna patties from scratch. We don't have any mix or anything like that. All you need is a can of tuna. You get an egg, 1 egg, maybe 1.5 cups or 2 cups of cornmeal, and a little bit of flour, and a few crackers crumpled up in it, and some milk, maybe 1/2 cup of milk or something like that. So, what else we're going to have over the mashed potatoes is brown gravy. We've got brown gravy here in a little packet. So we're going to take our brown gravy in our little packet, and we're going to put it in the pan to cook in here. Okay, this is for all of you city slickers and people out there here. Now, empty gravy into a small saucepan. This is a small saucepan. Okay, you have a small saucepan with a whisk, 1 cup of cold water. So you get this here, you put it in here. You get 1 cup of cold water. You simmer 1 minute until thickened. So that's how we do it here. So we take it, we take our water, we take our water, pour a little bit out of there. You got too much water in there. You pour your water in there with it. You get a spoon or something and you stir it up nicely here. So this is what we do in here. This is how we cook here. We can't afford a lot of stuff here, so we cook it the way we can afford to. So this is how we do it here. That's the way we speak here. But you have to watch out very closely. Because the Jews and the Italians, they don't get along very good in this neighborhood. That's the whole point, is the Jews and the Italians don't get along very good. You come to this area of the neighborhood, all the different ethnicities, they don't get along too good in the neighborhood, so you kind of stick to your own. That's what people do here. And you got to have a little bit of Italian in you. If you're going to come to this neighborhood, you've got to have a little bit of Italian. Because if you don't have a little bit of Italian, we sure as hell don't want anything to do with you. You understand what I mean? We sure as hell don't want anything to do with you. If you ain't got that little bit of Italian. Says he asked for your help. Can you? Okay, the New York. The Italians and the Jews. Get to a truck stop, take a shower. Okay, I can do it, Darwin. I can do that after this. Yes, I'll do that. Italians and Jews in this neighborhood. And the Puerto Ricans and the Indians and all these other people, they just don't get along too good in this neighborhood. You just got to have a little bit of Italian in your neighborhood. Because if you're going to come here, you got to have a little... Okay, roses and thorns. Let's not hate on Roger Brown. Let's not do that. Let's try to be a little sensitive to the needs of others. Try to be nice. Let's suck it in and let's put on our nice face, okay? The nice face. The nice face. That's the friendly, nice face. Let's take a deep breath and be nice. And we put on our nice face. We're polite and we're nice. And we put on our nice face. We're putting on a nice face here. When I grew up living in New York, that's what we always did. We were told to be nice to other people we didn't like or anything, even the priest. When that creepy old priest came around us, we tried to bite a lip. We tried to bite a lip and be nice. We knew he was an old pervert, no pedophile priest. But we tried to be nice to him. I told my kids, be nice to him. Be nice to him. He was a priest. But we always got a funny feeling about the father. You understand what I mean? We always got a funny feeling around the father. He would look at our children kind of strange here. You understand? That's what he did. And the priests that come to our parish, they're good people that come to the parish. But some of them are kind of weird. And there's just weird people that come to a Catholic church. You know what I'm saying? There's just some really... I would never be nice to a pedo, priest or not. I was just joking. This is all in humor. I would never be nice to him, to a priest. I don't care what he did. I don't care. You know what I would do? I'd grab him by the nuts and I would string him up by him. That's what we would do here. That's what they do in New York. They know what you did, and your priest did something like that, he better be running for his life. Because he's not going to have a life when he's done. They're going to take him and string him up by his nuts. If they caught a priest like that in the neighborhood. If they caught a priest like that in the neighborhood, it would not end too good for him. That's the truth here. It would not end too good for that man. Yes, it would not end too good for that man. Priest or not. It's not going to end too good for that man. He's going to be sorry that he came to New York. Sorry he came to our neighborhood. Now we've got a gravy cooking here. We got everything cooking here. This is how we do it. This is how we cook supper. This is the way you cook supper. You cook things one thing at a time. We teach ourselves how to act around children and people. Good people here. I love that movie, Amityville Horror. I like the Amityville Horror. The Amityville Horror. That's a peaceful place, a nice peaceful place to live, where the Amityville Horror would be. Long Island. That sounds like a nice place. I play nights in the Spanish part of town. I got music in my hands. The work is hard to find, but that don't get me down. Rosalinda understands. A crazy Latin dancing solo down in Harold Square. Whoa, Havana, I've been searching for you everywhere. I got a chance to make it. It's time for me to take it, and I'll return before the fire dies in Rosalinda's eyes. Oh, when she smiles, she gives everything to me. Oh, when she's all alone, she cries. And I'd do anything to take away her tears, because they're Rosalinda's eyes. Senorita, don't be sorry, I will soon be down. Whoa, Havana, I've been searching for you everywhere. I got a chance to make it. It's time for me to take it in our time before the fire dies and Rosalinda's eyes. All alone in the Puerto Rican dime, and union wages waiting for me. And hardly anyone can see how good I am, because they're Rosalinda's eyes. I've been uptown riding in your limousine with your fine Park Avenue clothes. We got the whole nuts on in your hand and a spoon of nose. Oh, when I wake up in the morning with my head on fire, your eyes too bloody to see, gonna cry in you, but don't come bitching to me. 'Cause you had to be a big shot, did ya? You had to prove it to the crowd. You had to be a big shot last night. Oh, your friends were so knocked out. You had to have a white hot spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night. Whoa. We were all impressed with your Halston dress and the people that you knew at Elaine's. Oh, but you're so entertaining. But you just don't remember all the things you said, and I'm not sure that you want to know. I'll give you one hit, honey, you sure did put on a show. 'Cause you had to be a big shot, did you? You had to prove it to the crowd. You had to be a big shot last night. Oh, your friends were so knocked out. You had to have the white hot spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night. Whoa. Well, so anyway, so what's new with everybody else in here? What's new? I'm going to help Roger, try to help Roger Brown. Roger Brown, Roger Brown, Roger Brown, Roger Brown, Roger Brown, Roger Brown. Ooh, the Roger Brown. Ow! Roger Brown, 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 Roger Brown. Wonder Roger Brown. Well, in the desk, in my Halston dress, and the people that you knew at Elaine's. No, it's me, 'cause you had to be a big shot, did you? You had to prove it to the crowd. You had to be a big shot, did you? Oh, your friends were so knocked out. You had to have the white hot spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night. Whoa. People that you knew at Elaine's. Okay, I'm going to take part of one of these tuna patties, and they're very good with mustard on them. Okay, we've got mustard. Good mustard goes on the tuna patty or on any other patty that we eat. What kind of peels? I'll help you to find them. Yeah. Probably still down in there. Okay, fire. Huh? We got most of it fixed. Yeah, I'm getting ready to they were all impressed with your Halston dress and the people that you knew at Elaine's. This is what we're going to do, is to stir the mashed potatoes so you can see. Well, the mashed potatoes are going to have to go in for another couple of minutes. And then the mashed potatoes are going to have to come and go back in for another couple of minutes. Then they'll be done.
Okay. What about the fish patties?
You're not going to be long on those. I've got one ready if you want.
You know, things like this are a whole lot better than food for meat now.
Yeah, they are. It's healthier for you, too.
Uh-huh.
I like eating out sometimes, but I like eating home-cooked food, too. And the mashed potato, the gravy's better, pretty much. Okay. Just got some of these patties done. How's the thing taste?
They're good. Just as good as salmon or better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. The only thing about this is a lot of grease, a lot of oil.
Do you have three?
Hi, and it's rolling them in flour,
Uh-huh.
and that way you can mash and make patties out of them easier.
That's the word. Barbara, you know Barbara that used to be married to Robbie?
Right, but croquettes?
No. She was talking about the gravy. There's a name for it you make with that.
Oh,
with a salmon.
it's not called gravy. It's, was it sauce or is it a sauce called sauce or is it
No, I can't remember what it was.
or is, oh, okay. Okay, got one more after this one. This is a nice. Geez, I don't know why I never thought of this before.
What?
Rolling them in flour.
You mean instead of cornmeal?
Well, I put cornmeal in them when I make up the mixture, but when I make them into patties, I just roll them in flour so they won't stick to my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just easily, when you make stuff, do you do that? Do you roll it in flour?
Sometime.
Good.
I think your food tastes better.
Better than what?
Mine.
You just don't practice as much like you used to.
The children are hungry too. Yep. I put water in the bowl.
Okay.
I was saying you worked what first, those three. I'm sure I lost them.
Huh?
I'm sure I lost them.
I'll help you to, just like Mama used to make. See? See, there we go. Pick up the croquettes. I could almost toss this like a pizza.
Good job.
Salmon croquettes for you. Baby, don't go. Okay. The way this old town laughs at me, I just can't take it anymore. I'm going away. I'm gonna be a lady someday. Baby, don't go. Let the second hand store. The way this old town laughs at me, I just can't take it no more. But dipping this fish patty in the gravy. Mmm. Like twins? Oh, do me and Mom look alike? What? Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes here. What do you think this is, New Jersey? Go back there. These New Jersey people really think they got an attitude. They can go back over there. Go back across the river. And stay over there. These people are affiliated with the mob. You understand me? They're affiliated with the mob. You don't mess with the family. You don't mess with the mob. Vinny and Izzy and all the rest of them. They'll take you. They'll break your kneecaps. Then you bury you in a cornfield somewhere. And you don't want that. You don't want to be ready to cornfield somewhere.
You need to fix my own.
If you want to.
Okay. Thanks for making
You're welcome. We don't want to be buried in a cornfield. A cornfield in Iowa. They drive your ass in the back of a Lincoln Town car all the way out to Iowa. Bury your ass in a cornfield somewhere. Then you never see her and hear from you again. That's what the family does to someone who crosses the family. That's what goes on.
Thanks for making. You did good. Come on out, Jocelyn. Out. Out, Jocelyn.
Just the name. It's the city that never sleeps. That's what goes on here. You think it's known for being quiet? Wrong. It's not known for being quiet here. This is the city that never sleeps, the noisiest city on earth. Why do you think people come here? The tourists don't know how to be here. They don't know how to live here. What you gotta do is learn how to be a New Yorker. Learn to be here, learn to love it. You come to the city to live here. And to stay up all night partying and drinking. That's what people do when they stay up all night. Okay, now here. This is our food. We're gonna sit and eat it. I'm gonna get off of here. It all tastes pretty good. We drink the same soda, Dr. Pepper. Can you believe it? I've been trying to behave myself, Denise. And we eat Dr. Pepper. Sure do. I like my Dr. Pepper. When I was a little child, I didn't think I would like it, but I ended up loving it. Catch you on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution. And I will catch you where the sun don't shine.